So for the brake pads being low, the light here would come on, meaning you need brake pads. ABS light would come on, and brake light would come on. So that was happening when I fully applied the brake on the light or stop. And obviously when you let it go, they disappear because you're not holding pressure. Okay, replacing front brakes on a 2002 ML320 Mercedes-Benz. So you can see, touch it, pretty bad. So the sensor, it's on a driver's side. So you can see, you actually start scraping it. So I noticed the braking wasn't too bad. When I did notice the brake pedal was a little soft, and what actually got my attention was when I completely stop on a traffic light or a stop sign or whatever, and I'm holding foot applied to the brake, the lights for the brake replacement, worn down sensor, and low fluid and something else, I want to say ABS, would come on. And then you know, I look down and the light opens, and next thing you know, you take your foot off the brake and the lights go they go away. So that happened a few times, and I was like, okay, what's that? So the little indicator, I'll show the light later on the dash, it actually it's telling you that you have worn down brake pads. That sensor right there would set it off. So I did get this Brake Best Select Premium from O'Reilly. It was $50 plus tax, so $55 I want to say. And they do come with a sensor. So what's required is T40 for the bolts on the back, and obviously take the tire off. I didn't remove anything else. The disc is not damaged, so you would take this, you take those two bolts right here, right there, off. This comes off. You gotta push these bolts out in order to pull it off, otherwise it's stuck in here. And just use a screwdriver and just kind of push them out. And the brake pads, obviously the way you remove them, put the new ones back in. And now what I'm gonna do is push the cylinder back in. It gives me a clearance so I can put new brake pads compared to the old ones. And you always want to kind of wash all the dust and all this other stuff that's been kind of building up on there, so it's nice and clean when you put it back on. No oil, no grease. And the bleed brake fluid nozzle is right there, so I'll do that once everything's done. Bleed the brakes, do both sides, obviously bleed them nice and be nice and firm. So that's it. Nothing special, no other special tools. Consider it's a Mercedes-Benz, but you just need that T40. And where's my other one? And you're gonna need this is what 1332. It's for the bolt to bleed it. And that's about it. Just make sure your WD-40 or whatever you're using, spray those bolts just enough, you know, before you start taking stuff off, because it does get all rusted. What I also like to do is spray all the rubber bushings when I put it back on. I do use white grease. It's actually worked in the past, and keeps all the rubbers kind of from squeaking, so that helps. That's a good tip.